Come on, come on, come on. Of course. Well, we'll see how this goes. Ah, there we go, finally. There we go. What? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Where is it? Come on. There we go. All right, how's it going, guys? Sorry, that took a minute there. It literally took over a minute, actually. All right. Finally caught a live stream. Hello, everyone, and Josh. Chris. I was just talking to him on Messenger there. He's sending over something on Monday, which is awesome. So thank you, Chris. I'll show you guys what it is. It's these fishing lures. I'm getting them for a gift exchange for Christmas, because Christmas is coming up. And since Christmas is coming up, I thought I would do this live. We're going to open up some of the... I have 3 packages here from you guys. I think that's it. I hope that's it. I think there's only 3. I'm going to open those in a minute. But first I'm going to tell you guys about the sale that starts tomorrow until Christmas Day. It involves my open edition paper prints. These are... Oh, that's the same print. These are some of my newest prints. Did you guys see the short I did with this? Dang, I like that one. It took me forever to make that because I was looking for old footage and I couldn't find it very well. It took me all day to make that 27-second video. But the audio in there's this audio that's like... I forget what it's called. Wait, did I put it on YouTube? I might have just put it on Instagram. But anyways, the audio is like, nothing will stop you from being creative as much as the fear of making a mistake. And then it goes on and on and on. I think the audio must come from some guy doing like some sort of lecture or demonstration or something somewhere. Because you can hear like scratch marks, like as if he's drawing or something. Anyways, he makes this point. Anyway, I've heard it so many times that I was like, I'm going to use that, but I'm going to remix it. So I did a little remix. I'll upload it on YouTube as well. So those of you who don't have Facebook, you'll see it on YouTube. But anyways, I took these prints out because I put them in part of the video. Anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. Although, I think you should go watch that video on my Instagram because I really like it. And if you make your own reels or shorts, take that sound and use it. Anyway, right now, starting tomorrow, not right now, but starting tomorrow, we're going to have our Christmas sale, which we have every year. I don't remember what last year's sale was, but this time it's going to be half-price prints, so $10 prints. So this will be $10, $10, $10. Every single one I have available will be $10. You can find that on my Facebook page, which I have in the background here. That's another print. I'm sorry that I don't have a very great way to order, but all you got to do is go on my Facebook page, see what you like, or if you already know what you like, email me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. Say what you'd like, say where you live, how you'd like to pay. We'll give you an invoice. Ashley will. She's right off camera here, kneeling for some reason. And she'll get back to you, unless, no, it should work out. I'm just trying to think ahead here. Yeah, she should get back to you pretty soon, and then we'll send those out to you. If you're hoping to get them by Christmas, I think Canada Post always says like 2 weeks from Christmas Day is the cutoff for guaranteed. So get those as quick as you can, and then we'll send them out as quick as we can. So there's that. That starts tomorrow, and it goes until Christmas Day. Um, Obviously, you're not going to receive anything if you order anything on Christmas Day. I don't know why you even would order on Christmas Day, but you have the option. The other thing I want to tell you guys about is next week, we have decided, I don't remember what the last thing I told you guys about it, but I had considered not doing 12 Days of Christmas this year because we're just not really in that spot. However, we are making it work, so it's not a big deal in the end. And we're going to do the 12 Days of Christmas. And for those of you who are new, I noticed Alex put out a video when he visited me, like, I don't know, 2 months ago or something like that. And so I have I don't know, I gained like 50 or so subscribers or something like that. So thanks for coming over. Or you might just be new because you're new. I play this game every Christmas. We call it the 12 Days of Christmas. I don't know when the actual 12 Days of Christmas are. There are people who always tell me when they are, but I always forget. But the first 12 days of December, we give away something. And this year, we're going to be giving away... Oh, they're probably upstairs. We're going to give away a banana bread board, 2 of them. We're going to give away this fish. These are things that I don't normally sell, or they have some sort of defect, but they're still like nice objects, or they're silly objects that people might see in the background of videos, or they might be stuff from old shows or whatever. I think I even have a few test prints. We'll be giving a few things away. We'll also have a sponsored gift, which is not from a sponsor. It's not a company or anything, but just someone who wants to pay for one to give away, which is really awesome. They don't want to be named, but they're the same person that did it last year. And did she do it the year before too? Yeah. Maybe. She might have done it already for 2 years. We started doing this when I started doing YouTube all the time. Which, if you watch the Potter's House series on YouTube, that's about when I started doing YouTube, at the behest of my friend Alex. And so here we are. So we are going to do it. I know at some point somewhere I said I probably wasn't going to, but we are going to do it. To prepare, as those of you who've played it before, have played the game that we play for it, it's a trivia-based game based off of my channel, mostly my channel. And we give you hints for at least one question per game. This year, we're going to do it the same way. I feel like last year we said something about changing it up, but I don't remember what it was. Does anyone remember who watched last year what the change-up was going to be? Wasn't I going to do like something with the...
Oh, maybe.
With the balls?
I don't remember.
Oh, I can't remember. Oh, here's Archie. Anyway, we have, can you get out of the way? Just puts his butt right in the camera. We have plans to play the game the same way as last year because I don't even remember what they were. Let me turn this to live chat here, or it's all messages now. Oh, Matthew is here. Matthew, you were supposed to tell me when you were done, but you never did. So anyway, I don't remember any talk of changing it up. Maybe I didn't then. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna play it the same way. So, for example, I have some questions written down here that I'm gonna ask. These are ones I thought of today. And Bootjack Clay Shack had this great idea because it's trivia based. And not everyone has watched every video, so although I like the variance of what do you call it, of the audience, I guess, the diversity in viewership. I don't know how you say that. Anyway, she was like, you should you should tell people a few vlogs in advance what the questions are going to come from. So, an example of a question that I'll ask, and I don't know when I'll ask this because I know that last year I said the first question next year will be.
Oh, did you? It might be in the cabin.
Oh, it might be in the cabin. Yeah, okay. I don't remember what the question was. But I've also written down a few as the year has gone on, and I don't remember where we put those. But anyways, here's an example of one. And you can find this in... Oh, I didn't put the vlog number on here. But I think it's 241. Actually, I know it's 241. What is Bottle Cap Jeff's band name? He has several bands, but there is a band that is... Don't answer it now, by the way. But he has several bands, and at least one of them is named in the video. I used music from two of his bands in the video, but only one of them was named out loud, and it was named a couple times. So if you watch vlog 241, you'll know the answer to that. Just know that that's a question that's coming up. Another one will be, what was the crow made of? You can find that in vlog 221. What is this? My keychain? You can find that in vlog 214. So these questions are super easy, and if you've viewed them, then you'll know the answers because they're pretty blatant. We do have some that are a little harder though, and oh, how many vlogs have I put out? 241? Is that it? Did I put out 242? What was the last one? I know I did the piece of pie. That wasn't a vlog though. That was just the build video.
Was the one you went to Jam's house.
Okay, so that's 241. Here I prematurely said, what did I forget in vlog 242? But I didn't put that video out yet, and I'm not sure if I want it to be 242, but I guess I could put it as 242 though. Okay, after this live, I'm going to put out a video. And then if you watch it, you'll know the answer. What did I forget in vlog 242? That's just an example of one that will be pretty easy. But one of the harder ones, as I was starting to say, is... Okay, here's one. Well, I guess none of these are hard if you watch the video, but if you don't watch them, if I don't tell you what video, because like, I'm not necessarily going to say, hey, watch this vlog and then you'll know. I might just ask the question during day 3, and I haven't given you any hints on day 2 that would give you any reason to look up these vlogs. But for example, what does Alex feel is missing in his life is one of the questions I wrote down here. Which, what the heck, that could be so many different things. However, and I'll give you the hint. If you watch another vlog 181, you'll be able to tell me what it is. Yeah, there's a bunch. Here's a super easy one. My favorite bread. And you can, like, that's just, I don't even know what videos that's necessarily in. What did I trade for the rainbow truck? Who got my first mallet? Who got my first mallet? That could be found in another vlog 208. Anyway, I have a few more questions here. I'm not going to read them all, but every day I will ask at the end, I will ask one question as a heads up for the next day. So, for example, on day 1, we will ask a bunch of questions, and then at the end, I will say for tomorrow, I'll say it. Here's an example. Who is the ginger? And you can find that in another vlog 220. And then that's where we'll end it. The next day when we do the next, like day 2, then that'll be the first question I ask for for those of you who didn't know the answer but watched the video, you'll have a good chance of getting your name written down and put into the cabin. Now, I have to stress that although this game is kind of confusing if you haven't played it before, it's very easy, and it is cheatable, if you will. All you have to do is write down what someone else is already saying, and if I catch your name in the live chat and write it down, put it in the thing, you have a chance to win whatever the object is. Let's say, for example, it's this dumb fish. It would, and by the way, if you don't like one of the items, you don't have to take it, of course. That's a stupid fish. But it's kind of cool, so that's going to be one of the things we give away. This game is meant for fun, and I have to stress this, and it's kind of sad that I have to stress this. It is just for fun. It is free to play. There's no obligation to buy anything. There is no sort of money involved whatsoever. You don't even have to pay for shipping. If you win this because you answer what berries are in my metal pie, this thing. Okay, come on, Penny. What is this? Cat cam? And you win it, I'm going to ship this anywhere in the world to you for free as a thank you for supporting the channel. And that's all there is to it. The reason why I stress it's just for fun is because in the past, we unfortunately had someone who took wild offense to my reaction to her playing one of our games here. So there's no way to technically cheat at the games that we play here on this channel, but there are methods in which people can play that are not necessarily the spirit of the game. And she definitely went against the I don't know, against the grain, if you will. And I made fun of it in fun. I wasn't trying to hurt her feelings. And she was super pissed. And anyway, that was last year, I think, or was it the year before? Anyways, I read her emails, or I don't know if I read them, but I recounted the whole thing. And so if you're not here to have fun, then don't play. If you're going to be offended over not winning or thinking something isn't fair, please don't play, because I do not care who wins. I don't care at all. I wish everyone could win, but that's obviously not possible. It's not even winning. I'm just drawing names. Okay, but I wish that I could send everyone something. I just simply can't. But I can do this. So I hope you have fun when we start that. That will be on December 1st. Get out of here. Get out of here, Penny. That'll be on December 1st. All right? So enjoy the anticipation. And if you want some hints, you can go back and watch these vlogs. Thank you to Bootjack for suggesting that I give some hints ahead of time. Of course, that helps with my views and all that stuff too, which I appreciate. Although some of these videos are demonetized because I use copyrighted music and stuff. But still, I think my videos are worth watching regardless on if I make money off of them or not, because they're awesome. Anyway, let's say hello to some people. Who is on? Oh, there's Bootjack Clay Shack. It's ball burying pie. Yeah, burying instead of bearing. Berry. Ball berry pie. I had a few people suggest, including Chris, who's here, that I torch the berries, the ball bearings, to make them turn blue and purpley colored. And that's a great idea. I'm not going to do it with this one. This one's already done. Plus, I have what I described as cherries in here, because these bigger ones. I guess blueberries can get this big, but yeah. My placement, by the way, if you watched the video, I didn't really show up close, but this was a Patreon build, so the patrons did see it. The middle of this is actually just some filler, and then I put the ball bearings around it. And I have several different sizes in here, as you might be able to see. And I wanted them to look random, because I only had a few big ones. And like there's a few different sizes of big ones, right? Like this one's smaller than this one, and there's this one and these ones. I have a whole bunch of these small ones. And then I put a big one here and a big one here. I wanted it to look like it was truly random, and that's harder than you might expect because you're like, should that one be so close to that one? And you're like, well, if it was random, then there's a good chance that it would be. Like these two right here, right? And then that one, then I have that one up there, and then this one. Anyways, I think this turned out freaking fantastic. This is going to get sent out to someone at the end of the month here if you're on my Patreon. Who are you talking to?
Penny.
Oh. If you want to be in on that, you can join my clean cheese tier, it's called. It's $20. There's other tiers too. There's the banana bread tier, which I mentioned in the video. That one's like $100. There's different perks and stuff, and all that. Tier 2, which is $10, gets you 10% off. And we're going to be having 10% off anything you buy ever, as long as you're still a patron. I give tier 2 and above, which tier 2 I think is like dead goat tier, maybe, I can't remember. I give them everyone a unique code, or everyone gets the same unique code every month. There's a new one, and so if you use that, you can use it to buy whatever you want, and you get 10% off, which is a great deal, because if you pay for that tier, which is $10, and you buy something that's $100, that's $10 off, and then it's kind of free, you know. And you can use that during any other promotion too. So even if something already only costs $10, or I guess you'd have to buy something, whatever. If something ends up being free because of it, it's okay. That makes sense, right? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Anyway, okay, that's enough. That's enough housekeeping, I think, unless I think of something else. Bluebird is here. Hello. Jassy Joe, Miss Glow, PJ Panda, Durl, or Daryl, Patricia George. Oh, I should show you guys what Patricia made for me. So on Patreon, we've been talking about my new shop, and she introduced me to this program, which I sucked at, and so she redid it for me. But we made like a floor plan for my new shop, which who knows if I'm ever going to make that, but at least I have a floor plan that I can show the engineer, and then they can make a real plan based off of what I want my floor plan to look like. I could show it to you, but I'd have to rebuy the program. Well, not rebuy, I'd have to buy it because I used up my free trial, and I don't feel like doing that right now. I did take a screenshot, but it's on this phone, so I can't really show you at the moment. But anyways, thank you, Patricia George. We got Martha here. We got Renee. She says the pie looks tastier than the pie I made for Thanksgiving. Are you just a terrible cook? Because this does not look tasty at all. It does look cool, though. Just the worst baker in the house, Renee. We got Freddie, Matthew, of course. I hold the record of YouTube violations and country banning, LOL. Do you? Christine, Sarah. She says, you're right. Your videos are awesome. Well, thank you. I even tried to make some shorter to see if I would get more views on them. And I get the same amount. So these people were like, I would watch them if they were shorter. I feel like they're just blowing smoke. But I didn't make them specifically for that. They just happened to be able to be that short. How many cat butt photo bombs in a video would be a good question, says PJ Panda. In this video, yeah, they'd have to... I don't even know that answer, so I'd have to rewatch it. Wendy says, I've been doing them since you started them. I have a lot of fun. Good. I'm glad that you like them. What's on December 1st? What are you giving away? We're giving away stuff. We'll be playing a game. So on December 1st, come on by for the live, And then all the way until December 12th, which will be the last one we do. And hopefully you guys receive those things that were given away before Christmas. That'd be cool. You didn't name her anyway, says Martha. Oh, talking about the lady who got all upset. Yeah, I actually forget her name now. I mean, she has like 30 emails. I know that. 30 different email addresses. Not literally 30, but probably like 15. Dave is here, although he says I will be back. Speaking of being back, you can get this print in that sale. They're going to be $10 for the whole, not the whole month of December, but most of it, and starting tomorrow. November 25th to December 25th. $10 prints. They're normally $20. All right. All right. Without further ado, let's open up some stuff. We got a few things, and we got 3 things, and one of them, she said, open before December 1st, so I was like, all right, we should do this. So this comes from Amazon. I'm assuming someone sent it to me from Amazon. Okay, it doesn't have a note in it, so I don't know who sent it. But this is a handlebar. This is a handlebar grip for a phone. That's hilarious. Probably because of the going liming in I know I have a question from that vlog in here. Where is it? Oh yeah, 236. Another vlog 236. My phone came loosed from my well, I had it literally just sitting on the handlebars, and then I ran over a... If there was audio, which they're pretty sure it was just music, you would have heard me go, oh, speed bump! And then my phone falls off the handlebar. So thank you, whoever sent this. This is definitely going to be something that I keep in the truck so that when I go liming, I can actually, you know, drive around without worrying about shit falling off. We ended up using hair ties, which I didn't even use them. I used them for one shot, and that's it. So I put it around, and I used one shot, and not even on my own scooter. It was on Landon's scooter. So, yeah. Yeah. Oh, I see another thing that we're going to give away. Except for I've never showed it in a video yet.
What?
This prop. Did I show it? Oh, I've showed the articles from it. I'm not going to show it right now.
Oh. Have you shown it?
I don't think
you did show it.
I showed it.
You showed clips of it.
Yeah, but I didn't show the physical. I did on Patreon though.
Oh.
Yeah, Heather helped me make that, so thank you, Heather, Photo Deviant. She's a great help to the channel. I don't think she understands how grateful I am that she is so willing to do so many Photoshop things for me. In the vlog where we painted your parents' shop, I got her to Photoshop the exhaust thing green so I could make a stupid Mario joke, and it looked freaking perfect. Looked awesome. Anyways, I will show that. I'll have to put that in an upcoming vlog before we give it away. I just said I'm going to put a vlog out right after this. That's going to be Newton episode 2. I've had that video ready for weeks now, but I needed to put out 241 because I made that short sneak peek a while ago. And anyways, there's a few vlogs that I have on the go, so we'll see when we do what. All right, this next one, also from Amazon, doesn't have a thing on the front, but I imagine it will. There is a note. This note says, to Ashley and Josh from Darlene. Thank you, Darlene, for this box. I'm going to guess it is very narrow shoes. It's probably not.
They're like flippers.
This is a great box to reuse. Kobe. All right. Planting seeds, growing dreams. Hold on. Scan before use.
You want to use my phone?
What is this? Is this a tree? It's a bonsai starter kit. What the heck?
Are you supposed to scan it before?
No, before you use it. It comes with 5 of these tag things that say plant name sewed on, and then you enter in your date. Comes with 5 pucks of seedlings, I imagine.
That's so cool.
5 of, I don't know what these are. I imagine that's why you have to scan the thing.
Those are probably the seeds. And are they different types?
Okay, okay. So we got black spruce, black pine, jacaranda, Delinix regia, and extra seeds for a rainy day. Sprouting bonsai tree sometimes takes more than 1 shot. Use these extra seeds if there's no sprouting within 30 days. Okay. Okay, and then there's just like these little sacks. Put them in. I imagine this is pretty in-depth. Sprouting assurance. Sprouting bonsai tree sometimes takes more than 1 shot. Follow the instructions in the manual to maximize the result. And they really have like these QR codes everywhere just to make sure that you have the best chance of actually having a chance. Man, that is so cool, Darlene. I'm actually just about to start making another bonsai as a housewarming gift. Not from me, but from my friend. He asked me if I could make one, so yeah, so this has instructions here. That's so cool.
What are these for?
I can't guarantee that we're going to have any sort of success, but we're going to try.
Do you know what that is?
I actually didn't open that.
Oh, they're a little tools.
Oh, they're tools. Let's see. There's a rake and the shovels.
Pruners.
Oh, yeah, yeah, and little pruners. Little castrators here.
And,
This is for castrating crickets. And then a pair of tweezers. Why is it called a pair of tweezers? Shouldn't it just be called a tweezers? A tweezer? Because it's one object. I really like that wooden box that the bonsai tree came in. Yeah, that is cool, eh? I think it's cedar, but I could be wrong. It's burned.
Oh, I think each.
Yeah, each one's go in a sack, and then you transplant it eventually, I imagine.
That is hole in those.
Drainage hole.
Cool.
That's awesome. Okay, last one. This one is from the UK somewhere. From Jane. Jane, she said, Ashley told me that she said that we're supposed to open this before December.
What says it on the box?
Oh, it says it on the box. Oh, it says it right here. Please open by the 1st of December. One for you and one for Ashley, it says. Oh, I see. Open before December because they are advent calendars. That makes sense. I've never had one of these, I don't think.
You've never had an advent calendar?
I may have had one at some point, but I don't remember it. I don't.
That's so nice, thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. That was from Jane. I've never had one that I can remember, but
I bought you one before when we first got married.
okay, Ashley bought me one.
It was a Reese's Pieces one.
Oh, okay, I do remember that. Yeah. Did you ever see that video? This is hilarious, and some people might find it gross. But this guy's like, the best part about Reese's, and he like holds up, he's like, and he like peels off the thing. He's like, it's taking off the little panties. And I was not expecting that. I thought he was gonna be like, the peanut butter is actually a special formula that blah blah blah. I thought he was gonna have like some sort of like knowledge to drop. Instead he's like, it's taking off the little panties. Dang it. Did I bring my water down?
Oh, would you like me to
Could
grab
you
it for you?
yeah, please.
Okay.
If you don't mind. People are laughing.
That is really funny.
I have a Hot Wheels chocolate advent calendar, LOL. I mean, you would. For those of you who don't know about Nitrous Diecast, his name is Dave. He's got a, I don't know if you'd call it an obsession, but he's got a definitive, or is definitive the right word? He definitely has an interest. Yeah, definitive. A definitive interest in little cars. And I don't know if it's just Hot Wheels. Is it just Hot Wheels, Dave, or do you like I don't even know what the other ones are. I don't know if any of them match the quality of Hot Wheels, honestly, but my favorite chocolates are anything dark chocolate truffle. Okay. I'm not a fan of dark chocolate myself. I don't mind it sometimes. Like one time I had a dark chocolate Terry's chocolate orange, and I was like, this is actually okay because it's got the orange in it. Matchbox, yeah, that's it. I knew there was one other like major one. There's probably other major ones too. I actually started because so I subscribed to Nitrous Diecast. He doesn't necessarily post a lot of videos, but he puts up like in his community tab, he puts up pictures and stuff. And when I watch those, obviously YouTube is like, oh, you like these little cars. Okay, here's some videos of these other guys with them. And I see this guy, or well, I've seen several videos, but there's one guy in particular where he like goes to like Walmart or someplace, and he's like looking at the cars, and he's like, oh, these are whatever. Apparently there's like some that are, there's manufactured rareness in them, which I think is dumb, by the way, but it is what it is. The car looks the same, or often looks the same, but it's labeled differently. Or maybe there is some difference to it that I just don't see. But anyways, it was like, oh, this is the something. I forget what the Chris says the treasure hunt series. What? Is that what it's called? Or are you talking about something different?
I'm gonna continue watching this while washing the dishes.
Okay. Ashley's gonna leave, so everybody.
No, I'm still here. I'm still watching.
She's gonna be upstairs. She wants to do dishes for some reason.
I don't like the smell.
She doesn't like the smell. We had steak. We had T-bone steaks, which way too big, honestly. So we had that, fries, and beans. Beans from our garden. And Ashley said they were the best beans she's ever had. But honestly, I don't think I made them as good as I've made them. I think I put too much butter. I had probably the right amount of butter, but then I took the steak butter that was left over from doing the steak and I poured it on the beans. And I don't think I poured enough. I don't think would straining be the right word? I don't think I strained them enough. There was too much butter on them. And while I was eating, I was like, wow, these are slippery.
Mine weren't. So maybe
Mine were the
yours
bottom
were
of the
on
pan.
Oh, okay. Yours were on the bottom. Mine weren't like that, but mine were probably more strained.
Yeah. They were okay. They were good, but they were just, I've made better, in my opinion. And I've made better steak too, honestly.
But I don't like the smell of like cooking.
She doesn't like the smell of cooks. Anyway, she's gonna leave now, but we're gonna hang out for a little bit here. I just did my dishes. I feel better knowing they're done before I go to bed. There is that. Loved your video with Alex. Thank you, Michelle. Uh, hold on. No such thing as too big of a steak. Well, I mean, I couldn't hardly finish it. I'm super full now. I'm in for the ball pit. Yeah, what the heck? Where did that come from? When were we just last talking about that? Oh yeah, we're talking about it with Maria. Which by the way, Maria, if you want to get some of I actually still have four, I think, or five. I can't remember. Cheese boards left. So if you want to get a cheese board, there's still four or five left, which has never happened before. So that's what it doesn't matter. It's fine. And there is some cutting boards left, but it's the more expensive ones. So there's that. But anyways, Maria on her site, practicalhomestead.ca, you can use my promo code Josh10 to get 10% off, just so you know. Hot Wheels Treasure Hunt series. Okay. So what is that? Can you explain to me, Dave or Chris, what that even means? Treasure Hunt series? Like, how come they look the same? Like, so it's just the package, the part that you throw away that you're seeking? I've missed a lot of your lives. I watch your brother so often. Everyone should watch my brother. My brother has a hilarious show on Mondays. So you guys should subscribe to my brother Madness channel. Uh, thank you for subbing to my channel. By the way, I'm almost at 2,500. If you guys want to sub to Dave's channel, Dave, you should put out you should put out videos. There's like a huge Hot Wheels, obviously you know this, but community. Honestly, I liked Hot Wheels when I was a kid. Um, and like I would play with them obviously. And Dakota and I, we'd play this game called By the way, on Monday, get Dakota to explain to you what Jamie and Jamie is, okay? So we played this role-playing game. Or I don't know if you'd call it a role-playing game, but we were these characters, Jamie and Jamie, who were brothers. For some reason, both named the same thing. We thought that was the coolest name there ever was. Anyway, so we played Jamie and Jamie. And Jamie and Jamie, like, it spanned our whole childhood, from little kids, so we would play, like, on the trampoline, for example, okay? And we would go on these adventures, which obviously were just captured in our imaginations because it was just regular our life. Not our life even. It was just we're going on the trampoline. We're not going to leave the trampoline probably for most of it, although we will at times. But we'd be on the trampoline. You could do flips and stuff on the trampoline, which made it easier to be cool. So you could like I don't remember exactly what we would play, like what scenarios we would act out. But for example, we would start off maybe inside our house, okay, in the basement, and we'd be in a gunfight with these imaginary bad guys, right? Who would be across the basement room or whatever you want to call it. The basement was unfinished, so it was just wide open. There actually was one room that was my older brother's room. My brother Mike and Dave, they had a room which was also well, it was their bedroom, but my brother Mike and Dave they put like a TV, and at the time this TV was massive, but it was only like 40 inches or something like that. But at the time that was huge, and all these speakers and stuff. It was awesome. That's besides the point. I'm getting off of topic here. Anyway, so we'd be downstairs and we'd be in a gunfight with some people, and then as we're running away from the bad guys for whatever reason, we'd be like, "Oh, we got to get on this plane." But it's hard to act like you're skydiving because we'd get on a plane to go skydiving on the concrete floor. So we would go outside, go on the trampoline, hit play again in our imagination. Then we'd jump on the trampoline. We'd pretend that we were. Oh, my brother Will just messaged me and he said, I can't talk in your chat. I don't know why, Will, but he's watching. Uh, I don't know why. You have to have a channel to do it. So maybe log into your own YouTube and then do it. Anyways, so then we'd be jumping on the trampoline and we'd be skydiving, we'd be pretending, right? So we'd land on our stomachs or backs or whatever. We'd just be doing flips. And then there would be bad guys in the plane over there. So then we would have our toy guns and we'd be shooting at the sky and stuff. And then we'd land. Then we'd have to run. So then we'd be like just outside. And we would like run around the neighborhood. Anyways, that game was called Jamie and Jamie. However, sometimes we third personed Jamie and Jamie and we had those little Hot Wheels. Uh, and we would make like a little city in our basement or wherever. And so we'd put like you know those big Legos, those big like Mega Blocks, but they're big, they're for like babies. We had a whole bunch of those from when we were little. In fact, I think we still have them somewhere. Actually, my brother Dave might have them for his kids. I can't remember. But anyways, we had those and those would be like the buildings, so we'd build skyscrapers out of them. We'd build build houses. One of the bricks would be a house. And then we would have like we would pick the cool cars and then we'd set up a city and we would place the car. Obviously we couldn't control all the cars at once and we had like maybe like 300 cars or something like that. And most of them weren't Hot Wheels. Most of them were like those cheap plastic and like very thin tin. Hello, Penny. And we would set them up so that we could like drive. We'd pretend that they were driving around, but we were speeding, of course, because we're the cool Jamie and Jamie, and we would like maneuver around all these cars and like drift around the corners at the street lights and stuff. And then when our nephew Dalton came to live with us, he had these cool like plastic streets. So then we would set those up so there would be like because we lived kind of in a ghetto ass place, so we would have like I guess you could say like a slum area, and then we had like the city area in our game, and we lived in the slum area, which didn't have the streets. We made the streets out of paper or just out of like I don't know, whatever little things that we could find to make the shape of roads. Anyway, I can't remember why I started talking about this, but anyway. Oh yeah, we played this Jamie and Jamie with Hot Wheels and stuff. And so I really like playing them with them when I was little, but I don't really understand the fascination with it. Why there's I mean there is with lots of things though. Um the package says Treasure Hunt series on it and the cars have real rubber tires and a bit more detail on them. Oh, so they are different. They just have it's just subtle. Treasure Hunt is a limited edition car. Super Treasure Hunt has special paint and rubber wheels. Okay. But it's manufactured rareness, right? Like it's not like they made a whole bunch of them and there's only a few left. They only make a tiny amount of them. Okay. And they sell them for just the regular price? Or what? Dakota's laugh is so contagious. I love both of your channels so much. Well, I'm glad you like them. Now you'll get 14 orders for cheese. Hey, I hope I sell them, but if I don't, then I'll put them in retail space, and then they won't be available through me, which is fine. Little kids at the beach. Care to add some context there, Chris? What? I make a lot of YouTube short videos, but yes, I should make long videos too. Yeah, you do make the shorts, actually. I actually kind of forgot about that. There is a another channel that I've watched, although it's more than just Hot Wheels, but there's this guy who like commentates these races. I don't watch him that often. It's just kind of when he pops up. But there'll be like, I don't know, say a Hot Wheels, a ball, a roll of tape, and like a, I don't know, like that telephone with the eyes. And he'll put them on a treadmill and they'll race, and the last one standing, or they won't race, but the last one standing on the treadmill wins. And it's actually quite exciting sometimes. Uh, oh my God, have you seen the clip of Dakota laughing while looking at the video when Josh got stung by the bee? So funny, contagious laughing. I actually, speaking of shorts, made a short of that. I'll probably make another one because, dude, that was so funny. I was not expecting that, but yeah, that was so funny. That would be, yeah. If you watch the vlog, what happened to my face? It's actually the deleted scenes. I shouldn't have made it the deleted scenes. I should have just made it the next vlog, but it is what it is. Uh, we used to whip each other with Hot Wheels racetrack when we were fighting as kids. We probably did that too. Like we had the one where you push the button and then you would go around in the loop. And man, that took some strategy though. Like that, like some cars sucked at that. Some were really good. People are saying hello to Will. You don't have to be subscribed to comment, I don't think. He just needs to be on his own channel, on a account, if you will. Hi, I'm Will. This is my brother Jamie, my other brother Jamie. At this time, we didn't live together. My brother Will stayed with my biological mom, unfortunately, and then we were reunited again when I was like 12 or 13 or something like that. I can't remember exactly what age I was, but it was around there. And he came to live with us for a while, and then he got his own place a little after that, and then we didn't see each other again for another, I don't know, 6 or 7 years, something like that. And then one day I get this message on Facebook where it's like, my brother? My brother! And I was working. I was taping an apartment building. Actually, the apartment building that I was talking about where I walked on stilts at the edge of the balcony. That was in another vlog, 236, by the way. I was working on that building and I just get this text. I'm listening to some music or some podcast or something. Actually, no, at that time I would have been listening to Adam Savage's talks that he does at Comic-Con and stuff. So I was listening to that. Or maybe this guy Todd White or something. I can't remember exactly. But I was either listening to books or that. That was before I got into podcasts. I got into podcasts shortly after that. Anyway, doesn't matter. I get this message and it's this guy who I can't remember if he had his real name as Facebook on his Facebook or not. I don't think he did, which is why I was like, and he's like older by now. He looks different than when I saw him last. And since we didn't grow up together, it was kind of like, I was like, anyways, I click on it and it's like, my brother? My brother! And then so we called each other or whatever, or he asked for my number, he called me. And then I went home. I had to mow the lawn. So I went home, mowed the lawn, and then I met him at Tim Hortons. Accidentally insulted his girlfriend. And then and then we worked together for a while. And then he moved, and now I see him much more often than I used to. But yeah, kind of all over the place. Unfortunately, we didn't grow up together. Okay. Made in China cars, yeah. I think so. Daryl and his other brother Daryl were handymen. Who's this? Another butt bomb. Why did you come up with Jamie and Jamie? Why those names? You know, I don't even know where we heard that name before, but we just thought it was so cool. In fact, in kindergarten, so there's, you guys know the rainbow fish? It's like a cartoon. It's a book. I think it was a book first, and then it was turned into a cartoon. I can't remember what that fish's name is, but he's got like a sparkly scale or something. And he's like bullied for having a difference or something. That's like the message of the book. Even though he looks cool as shit compared to all the regular ass fish, so I don't know why he'd be bullied for looking better. But anyway, he I don't think he had a name in the book. So our kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Homan, had a major crush on, actually it was Miss Homan, major crush on Miss Homan for some reason. Thought I was going to marry her when I was a 5-year-old. She she was like, hey, we need to come up with a name for the rainbow fish. And I was like, oh, we should name him Jamie. And so they named the fish Jamie. That's the first time I remember thinking about that name. I must have heard that name obviously somewhere, but I can't remember. Anyway, during this time, you could bring the book home for the day to have it read to you as a bedtime story or whatever, which I don't know why I wanted to bring it home, because I didn't get read to as a baby, or as a, I wasn't a baby anymore, but as a 5-year-old. I mean, I did sometimes, but like not on school nights. Like, you know, it was just, we just kind of didn't do that. We did do it sometimes, but not often. And so I brought it home just to bring it home. I don't know why. I just did. Same with the pet. We brought this pet, what was it? Actually, I think it was a caterpillar. Brought that home. Didn't feed it shit because it already had everything it needed. So I just literally brought a caterpillar home and then brought it back to school the next day. Like, I wasn't that interested in it, but I wanted to be picked, you know? Anyway, so I brought the book home, and then I told Dakota that his name was Jamie, and I think that's where we started doing the Jamie and Jamie thing, because we both thought it was cool. Like, it's not fair that you're named Jamie and I'm named freaking Josh. Like, that's stupid. I don't remember any other names that we would have picked out. But anyways, from there until, like, I don't know, when do you grow out of playing games like that? Like, I don't even know. Like, grade 3 or 4 or 5? Like, grade 5 is probably too old for that. I don't even know. Nah, maybe grade 5, I guess. Because you're still a kid in grade 5. But you start, like, growing up a bit when you're in grade 5. I don't know. So we did that. Yeah, because we used to freaking sword fight with our neighbor. We would draw these swords out of, or like our imaginations. And then we would make the swords, but making the swords out of wood and stuff, when you're sword fighting with them, they become flimsy because, like, you're hitting, right? And you're like, and they break. So we would just use sticks that we would make a discernible handle from a blade, if you will. And then to know what the sword actually looked like would be what you drew. Because then you could hit them a lot harder without them breaking. I think then we still went by the Jamie and Jamie. And by the way, if you, I don't know, caught us at the right time, I might be like, we wouldn't actually play Jamie and Jamie, but I might just say to Dakota, if there's like a scenario where like there's like, I don't know, a need to parkour somewhere, like if we need to get somewhere, I might like look at him and be like, hey, Jamie and Jamie, and he'll probably laugh, but he'll know exactly what I mean, is do some sort of stylized shit to get to where you need to go. But on Monday, ask him about Jamie and Jamie. Tell him, or ask him what he remembers about it. He will definitely remember it, but I don't know what he'll say. Um, yeah. I don't know why those names exactly, but I think it's from that book. And speaking of bringing things home, I also one time we had this teddy bear in kindergarten, and I think we renamed him too. I think we named him Jamie, and you got to bring him home too, which was ridiculous. I brought it home one time. I didn't even take it out of my backpack. But you're supposed to like, oh yeah, you were supposed to write a journal about it. So I just made up some shit. I was just like, oh yeah, me and Jamie, we played hockey or whatever because we had like a hockey net in our basement and hockey sticks, and we had like goalie equipment and stuff. Uh, and so we would play that. So I like probably drew a picture of this bear doing something. I don't remember. I probably still have that journal somewhere. I don't remember exactly what I would have said, but it stayed in my backpack the whole time, and I was like, oh, what if they find out? Like, then I'm gonna get in trouble for not actually playing hockey with this stupid bear. I never did get in trouble. I have a brother named John and mom's husband named John. My brother's nickname is John Boy after the Waltons John Boy, LOL. Yeah? What? Jakota's here? Oh, dude, he's here, so he remembers. Hey, Jakota, you should request to be in this video. I don't know how we can do that. I wish that phone wasn't broken. Then we could talk about it in real life. Okay, so obviously you don't have to worry about asking him on Monday, unless you want to hear his actual voice. Dude, that's hilarious. Do my own custom cars. I change out the wheels with rubber wheels. No, you don't, Matthew. This guy pretends he does everything. He might actually do that. Your story about you and Dakota and your friend playing at the park or something and getting road rash from the sand. Jog my memory a little more, Chris. That's not enough to go on. I don't remember that. When you started talking about his laugh, the first thing I thought about was the bee sting. Miss Dakota making videos. He does make videos, but he's mostly doing lives. But if you guys saw his last one where he made the bird... Wait. Did you put out that video yet? I think he did. My little brother would set up his Hot Wheels tracks to jump his cars through a ring of actual fire and make home movies of it. An aspiring Steven Spielberg director or a pyromaniac. It's an old TV series Josh you might find funny. I know Rainbow Fish. Didn't Rainbow Fish have a lot of shiny scales? He might have, but I don't remember. Didn't he give them away or something? Oh, I think he did. Oh yeah, so everyone else just had one. Or something. Hey, Will is here now. He says, bro. Named my eldest Josh. Joshy Wash. Did you really? Catherine Randall? Wait, are you my friend Catherine from frickin' middle school? Who would always call me Joshy Washy? We made swords out of cardboard, lasted for 2 seconds. Hey, me and my brother Dakota made guitars out of cardboard. lasted until our mom made us put them in the toy box, which obviously they're gonna get wrecked in there. We wanted to leave them. We really wanted to hang them on the wall, but the wall was made out of concrete, so it wasn't possible. I'm in my 30s, but it's my experience that men are kids for a long time, if not forever. Not that it's a bad thing. You know, there is a there is an inclination to stay a child, to stay not to stay a child, but to stay young at heart, and I wish it wasn't frowned upon. Now there is obviously, you know, a place for your responsibility to take precedent over like goofing off, but you know, the sword fighting led to Hot Wheels track whipping. LOL. Yes, Dakota. Rainbow Fish shares his shining scales with all the other fish until he has none left, so he learns not to be selfish or something. Oh, so he's not bullied. He's just a dickhead. Okay, he's the bully. Wendy says, miss you making videos, Dakota. And then Dakota says, I miss making vids too. Yeah, he unfortunately needs to eat and be housed, so he has to work a lot. Do you have any of your old art from when you first started out, Josh? Like when I first started doing it, like for serious, I have some pieces. They're not great, most of them, but I do have some. I do have some of my artwork that I had as a kid, and I've shown that in vlogs here and there. Some of the stuff when I've found it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna see if I have something over here. Okay. So I know in this box there's some stuff from my childhood. My mom just gave this to me not too long ago. So let me open. Oh snap! Hey, speaking of cars, I got a Lamborghini. I was a little older when I got this. I was probably like 13 or 12 or 13 or maybe 14 or something. Yeah. This has definitely seen better days. It's all scratched up. But I used to display like these cars on the shelf and stuff. I thought they were awesome. I also have a Pontiac GTO. The back clip is broken off. Okay, but that's not. Oh, look at this. I don't know if this is Hot Wheels or not. This is... Okay, I can see what it is. Hey, what is this, Dave? Can you tell what this is? Love the GTO. Do you want this, Dave? I'll give this to you. You can have it. The glass bear is a nanny cam? Dude, that would be hilarious. Pokemon card is under the computer screen on the left side behind you. Ah! Which brother will show up next? Imagine my brother Ken comes on. Brother Dave, brother Mike. Wait, Ken is here? Holy crap, I was right. Hi, Ken. Dude, what the fuck? Almost let that slip. Dude, how is this happening? Why is everyone coming on? My whole family... Watch, my mom starts a YouTube channel. Almost made me curse. Dude, that's insane. Matthew says, Ken, I got your box. Thank you very much. Dude, that's so funny. Dude, this is like a bro sesh. Would be cool if all bros were on screen like the Brady Bunch. We could probably do that at one time. My brother Dave and my brother Mike will not be interested whatsoever. My brother Dave doesn't even like getting pictures taken. Ken is shish kebab. Is Dave still here? George, let's show your first 3 pieces when I'm there for Christmas. Oh yeah, my brother Ken actually bought the first 3 that I ever painted for some reason. I don't know why he did that, because like, I mean, he explained it one time actually in our shop talk, but I was like, really? All right, sucker. No, I didn't actually have that attitude. I was honored that anyone would want to buy them, and like, especially since I would have just given them to him. Is Dave still here? We'll have to glue this back on. Wait. This is making my day. I just got in from a 3-hour drive when the live stream started. Now the fam is all here. Dude, that's hilarious. The big bomb and the table? What? What are you talking about, Chris? Oh, Dave is here. Dave, do you know what brand this is? Or I'll show it all. Wait, I don't know if it'll say in the decals. Oh, it does say in the decals. Okay, I'm going to cover that up. Right there. Can you tell what this is? Not like what the... Like, it's obviously like some sort of truck. Like a Ford some... That kind of looks like a Ford front end. It's Matchbox. You're right. It is Matchbox. How can you tell? Because if... I don't know if I have any Hot Wheels in here. Okay, what the heck is this then, huh? What is this? I wonder if he can tell. Hand of brothers? Yeah, 5 brothers. So there's 6 of us and 1 sister. Steve's not here, man. Cheech and Chong. Oh. What Not Shovel on Redemption. You know, Ken doesn't even know what that is, guys. Only me and Shkoda know what that is. Although, Ken is likely the reason why we know what that is, which is hilarious. Actually, I may have clued him in on what it is at this point, but I don't remember. Matthew says I can tell by looking at it. This is Matchbox? You think this is Matchbox? The monster truck? Here's a size comparison. I've spent hours searching for What Not Shovel pin redemption. It's probably a Chinese-made truck. It is. It is. It says made in China, and the brand if this is the brand is SFX Motorsports. Basic Fun Incorporated, China, 2001. I think Matchbox has a lot of utilitarian trucks and things, everyday working trucks. Do they? You can tell us, Ken. What does it mean? You did tell me recently. I never would have remembered that. But I think it must have been you or maybe Janice. Man, maybe Mike or Dave. Definitely not Mom, because why the heck would she? Why would she? That doesn't make any sense. But also, like, I don't know who else would have taped that. Anyway, why would you have taped it? I don't even know. We're coming up on the 2nd anniversary of What Not Shovel. Are we really? I did see something on the vlog about What Not Shovel. Yeah, I've given hints and stuff before. Okay, here's some more stuff from when I was a kid. This is a gift from my biological mother that I had gotten. Here's another one. This was actually my brother Dakota's. Or wait, hold on. No, this one was my brother Dakota's. Okay, but that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for these journals, son. All right, look at this. Look how good my printing was. Okay? Just kidding. This was how good my printing was. Just absolute shit. Okay, let's see if I can find some artwork drawn. I mean, you can see my shit-ass dinosaur. My favorite dinosaur is Tyrannosaurus because he eats other other dinosaurs. And it says, "Nice job, Joshua." Oh, that's it. There's nothing else in the whole... Oh, wait. This is the freaking bear. Wow, I can't believe I found it. This is the bear from kindergarten. So this is my kindergarten journal. What? So there's me. Freaking E.T. looking ass guy. This is the bear. And then this is penis nose bear. I don't know who this bear is. And this is obviously the sun. This doesn't even make any sense. Obviously, I did not print this. This is way too good. I probably dictated. Alright. Okay, here's another journal. Look at my bad cowboys. My evil cowboys. Would you rather eat a bowl of scabs like cornflakes or eat a yellow snow cone? Oh. You know, snow cone. I think I would do the snow cone. Looks like talent from a young age. Not really. Hello, I was going to say, what happened to your handwriting? It's terrible now. That looks like what Dakota draws now. What, the cowboy? Okay, let's see here. I did eat turkey, and I did... Oh, yesterday was Thanksgiving in the U.S., right? I did eat turkey, and I did open presents. Oh, so this is Christmas. I played with my toys. My favorite. And then my teacher was like, what was your favorite toy? Oh, yeah. On the weekend, I played hockey all day. All day long, and I won my brother. And then here's my terrible drawing of the ice rink. This was probably, we probably went to like Westview Village ice rink or something. I played hockey and I played soccer. All right. January 26th. I was playing hockey and I scored. Dude, look at my stickman just playing hockey there. Okay, this is obviously not what you're looking for. You're looking for... Look at my basketball guy. Oh, that's horse shit. Okay. I played with my... Oh, I can't read this. The S's are backwards. I played with my... something, and I played... hockey, and I played soccer, and I played dodgeball. My P's are backwards. They're like G's. Played dodgeball, okay. I went to McDonald's. Had to to something to eat. Something to eat. Logie? Log? That's obviously a spelling mistake. And I played in the something slide. And I went to play at my home. Oh, to eat lunch. Okay, this is okay. There's translation here. See, teachers of young kids, man, they learn how to read crap spelling all the time, right? I went to McDonald's to eat lunch and I played in the slides and I went to play at my home. I was probably with my brother Ken because we went to McDonald's very rarely unless I was with my older brothers. That was the first time I ever had root beer, which since then has become my favorite soda. Look at this snowmobile. That's a citation, I think. Okay. Oh shit, look, here's my house. It's backwards. This part is supposed to be over here. But there's my swing set. There would be the trampoline would be back here. Or wait, no, that is the trampoline. That's the trampoline. So the swing set would be over here. Hold on, sorry. Yeah, this part of the house is actually supposed to be over here. Because this is the living room because of the window. And I know the upstairs was only on half of the house. And like here was, yeah. That's hilarious. Garbage at drawing my house. I bought a bow and arrow. I think it's better than my other one because it's bigger than my other one. I had a party. Oh, this was probably for my birthday. And I got a bow and arrow at Fort Edmonton Park, I think. Okay. I played hockey. I sawed my friend 99 times. And I played soccer and I scored. Oh, I think that's supposed to say scored. And I scored my friend 5 times and I played basketball. This sounds like I'm lying. Why would I play 3 sports in one visit? Heck yeah, here I am getting past the puck and then scoring. Okay, I played a lot of hockey and soccer apparently back then. My go-kart tipped over and I played hockey. Okay, dude, this is when, so it didn't actually tip over. It almost did. Dakota, so I think Ken was there, my brother Dave was there, and my brother Mike was there. I think everyone was there. Mine is Will, because again, he didn't live with us. And then we were in the septic field. It wasn't actually a septic field. It was beside the septic field, but it was this big field. Now it's a RV storage place. But at the time, it was just a field, and then there was like a cold storage place. What do you call it? Like you know where you have the the storage lockers and stuff? It's one of those places. And so anyways, we're riding on this go-kart. My brother Dakota and me, right? It's a small go-kart. And there's no seat belts or nothing. It's just a little bench seat, a steering wheel and pedals, right? It's all open air and all that. An open wheel. Just kind of, I think it was like from Canadian Tire or something. Not Canadian Tire, but like one of those types of places. But it was old. It's my brother Dave's. Anyways, got it running. And we start running around or riding around the field. And it's gopher hole, so it's all bumpy and stuff, whatever. And it's a lot of fun. The thing is pretty fast. I actually wrote it in one of my vlogs. It's the one where I went to go help my brother Dave in Lacrete when the fires were here. Anyways, I can't remember what number or what I called it. But anyway, don't matter. I'm riding it, whatever, everything's normal and safe. Then Dakota, for whatever reason, he gets into the driver's seat, and how we like stay is like there's a handle like here on the seat, and then I have to put my arm around him because he is like floating. Well, I guess he has the steering wheel to hang on to, and I can't really like hang on to anything else. So this is what we're doing. This kid, we're going around like normal, and he's taking sharp turns and stuff, and then for whatever reason he starts barreling towards this chain link fence and like not slowing down. And I'm like, turn, turn, turn. And like I thought about bailing, but then I was like, oh, I'm gonna get all hurt. And then maybe he'll get hurt because now I'm not holding him anymore. I'm thinking we're gonna slam into this fence and spring off. I don't know how fast this thing can go. Probably not super fast, but as a kid, you know, you think it's fast. Although when I did drive it, it was pretty quick. I don't know how fast it could go, but too fast to take into a wall. That's for sure. It's not like one of those Power Wheels battery powered thing. This thing was gas and we were light. Anyways, we started going towards it. I'm like, turn, turn, turn. And then like at the last couple seconds, Dakota takes the wheel, turns, major sharp, which makes us go woo sideways, or like, you know, like we're like going, and then we go like this, and I'm like, ah. And Dakota starts laughing his head off because I didn't know that he knew what he was doing, although it was reckless. But he did know what he was doing, and he wanted to scare the crap out of me. Anyways, after that, we were not allowed to ride it ever again. So he ruined it for us. But, yeah, I think that's what this is about. The go-kart tipping. Oh, this is sad. I scored 9 times. The score was 9-1. So I played hockey again. And I went to my grandma's house. Which is a lie, because I didn't know my grandma. But other kids in my class had grandmas, and I was like, well, I don't want to be freaking left out. I'm going to say I went to my grandma's house. Okay. Okay, there's no art in there. Okay, hold on. I think we'll come up on some art here. That's Dakota's. There's got to be some in here. Okay, there's some stained glass stuff. I don't know who made this. I don't remember this. It's obviously just plastic. Oh wait, to Mom from Dakota. Ah, Dakota made this. Okay. This is just a coloring page. I don't know who did that. This. Playing baseball. There's fire. This guy's scared. I'm off to the kids. I miss and love you all, especially Jan. Miss and love you, my brothers. Ken, Dave, Josh, Dakota. Oh, you're leaving. Dang it. Okay. All right. Have a good night. Dude, just going deep in the comments. All right. Happy. Oh, I made this. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I signed it or not. Happy Mother's Day. Bam! Look at that. Look at that artistic shit. I figured out how to do this one day, and I couldn't stop making pop-up cards. Mother's Day is a special time for moms. Thank you, Mom, for everything. Okay, I didn't sign this, but I'm pretty sure I made this. Probably in grade 2 or something. Maybe grade 1. Well, I don't know. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know if I have much art in here. Josh, Dakota, Dalton, Mom. There's this little drawing. The go-kart is pretty fast. Mike flipped it once. Janice drove it into a barbed wire fence and cut up her cheek. All I ever did was eat some bugs. Okay. Oh, I think, okay. Dalton drew this. This is Dalton drew this. You guys remember Dilly Dilly Dalton? Because he did the other side of the card, the other side of the piece of paper. He cut it up like shit, but this belongs to here. Like so. Okay, that's why I can't remember it. Okay, here's some hot garbage. Oh, we were gonna make this a freaking puzzle. But then we decided to make it a we decided to make it a freaking picture that stands up by itself. That's hilarious. I can still remember the smell of these markers. I don't know if Dakota did this or if I did this, but... Okay, I don't think I'm going to find any legitimate art. What the heck is this? Dakota made this. A vase made out of a person's head. Okay. I don't get that at all. Classic tracing of a hand. Maybe Dalton drew this too, I'm not sure. Or actually, no, I don't think so. Well, maybe he did. Okay, so I'm assuming this is me and Dakota right here. This is probably... I'm going to say that's Dave because he's got a mustache. That's obviously my mom. That's Dalton. And then this is probably Mike and then Ken. And then, oh, so this must be the house. So this is probably Ken's truck. This is probably Dave's truck. And this is probably my mom's car. I'm assuming. So it even still has some sticky tack on that. So this was hung on the wall at some point. This is not a great representation of the house, so I'm not sure where this actually is. Plus there's like a lot of sunflowers, so I don't really get what this picture is depicting, but oh, here's another card. Oh, this one that I made. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Love, Joshua. I didn't write that because this is my drawing. So that must have been when I was real young or something. Dude, there's a lot of Mother's Day things in here. Here's another one that I made out of foam. I love you, my mom, because you take care of me. And then there's a picture of me in there. Okay. Oh, we might be getting to something here. This might be something, although I think this is Dakota's. No, this is by Josh, illustrated by Josh. Yo, you guys want to see my freaking... Wait. Is this supposed to be a book? Okay, can you see that? By the way, I don't know if this is still interesting to you guys or not, but I'm just trying to reminisce here. Here's a bell. Terrible. Terrible crap. It's so funny that parents will keep this junk. Okay. So here's some art from when I was a kid. Not good. Some creepy man with long hair. Wait, is that me in the future? What the heck? Decorating the tree? I don't know who that would be. Here's a Indian chief. I think this came from because my mom would tell me about how my biological mom had like these pictures in her house of family wearing their regalia and stuff, and like I thought it was so cool. Like I thought only like chiefs would have worn the headdresses, and she was talking about how she like saw like my grandfather and other people wearing headdresses or whatever in some of these pictures that were at my biological mom's place. And so I just assumed, probably wrongfully, that my family were a bunch of chiefs of the Urban Skin Cree Nation. Dakota drew this guy. Cowboy with a guy hiding behind a rock. Thanksgiving turkey. Oh, I drew the same picture. Alright, whose is better? This probably was a scene from a movie or something, but I don't remember. Parents keep it now brings you joy. Yeah, I guess so. I haven't looked through this. I probably looked through it a bit, but not much. Look at this. Semi-truck. I loved drawing them with the hoods open. I thought that was the coolest shit. I thought I was executing something like impressive. Hold on, I just gotta plug in my phone. 1 second. I thought because it was tricky to get the shape correct, I thought like I was really doing something special. Alright, let's plug you in so you don't die on me. Our older brothers, Dave and Mike, are not artistic, but they are creative in other ways. Like Dave can repair anything and Mike can organize the heck out of anything. Yeah, that is true. Okay, I might have to sign off here soon, guys. Oh yeah, so this is a wrecker, obviously, because he's carrying a car. I don't know why it's running. Like, it's obviously, like, they're giving it the beans with the hood open. That doesn't make any sense. But, anyway. What the heck? This doesn't even make any sense. There's a truck that has, like... Why is there smoke coming out of the blower? Like, this doesn't make any sense. And then we got oil. We got gas. He's throwing bombs off the end of the truck. And then he's got like a hose that's spilling out spikes or something. Oh, and this right here is a freaking mine. This is like a landmine or a proximity mine or something like that from freaking James Bond. So I don't know when that game came out, but my brother Ken bought an N64 and it had oh, here's the story. And it had James Bond, or I don't know if he, whatever. He had James Bond, Mario Kart, and Monster Truck Madness. Heat-seeking missile. Looks like the Elon Musk truck. Okay, so here's the story. Uh, the Halloween night. I think we'll end on this, okay? So I drew some pumpkins. This reminds me of when we had carving pumpkins contest. Wow, I said that weird. A pumpkin carving contest in school. And everyone wanted to do their... So imagine, obviously, the pumpkins are like this. Whoa. So you do the... Okay. So the boys obviously wanted to make their pumpkins scary, right? So they do it like this, right? For example. And I was like, guys, you guys are so freaking lame. I'm not doing the same shit as everybody else. So I was like, we're gonna do something else. We're gonna go like this. Okay. So I was like, dude, we're going to do our eyes like this because they look way more evil. And we're going to do our teeth pointy. And then when I started doing this, everyone else changed their mind. They made their bitch-ass small slant, like evil slant eyes. That sounds wrong to describe it like that. Like they made triangles and turned them into these like... I don't even know what you call them. And I was like, you guys, I should have kept this to myself. But then on the stage, we had all the pumpkins in the gym. And I was like, eh. I love trucks like that. Just got a 1/64 scale true value tractor trailer. Okay. What are you talking about? Are we like talking about this truck here? Wait, by the way, do you want this, Dave? Because I'm not ever going to do anything with it. I will probably do something with it someday, but anyways. Okay, the story. A big black bat is on the big yellow moon. Obviously, I was an idiot because that doesn't even make any sense. The bony skeleton is in the dirty attic. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that bloody skeleton. This is bleeding from the skeleton leg. I don't know why there's blood on him. Probably, I bet you they said you can't have blood, and I just added a little bit, and I was like, ah, I'm gonna put some. And then I put like the spider webs and stuff. Look at that tiny attic. The big kids are out trick-or-treating outside. Oh yeah, we got a clown, we got a vampire, and we got Frankenstein's monster. Look at that. Classic. Sure, thank you, Josh. Okay. Frankenstein is by the big tree. The ghost cowboys jumped slowly over the big haunted house. The ghost cowboys. That doesn't even make any sense either. I mean, I guess. Why can't cowboys be ghosts? The big werewolf is howling under the moon. I just noticed that there's prompts. So obviously I'm supposed to make a prompt. I'm wondering what was the prompt for Cowboys? No, over. So that doesn't make any sense even. Oh, that's it. So that's the whole ass book. Terrible book. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. This is Ken and Joshua. I don't remember who drew this colorful cow. Oh, these are mostly assignments. T-Rex. Nailed it. Oh, here's another book. Here's another book I wrote. The Man Plays Outside. I don't actually know if I wrote this or Dakota did. But it's just a title page. There's actually nothing written in it. It's empty. Here's an athletic award that I got when I was a kid. Here's another little car. It's got a little ball bearing on the bottom for some reason. I know I said I was gonna go, but like for some reason I'm just like, hold on, I have to see the rest of this. Happy birthday! Hope your birthday is just like you. Terrific. And it's Garfield from Mr. Belk. He was the principal. Mrs. Price Wagner. Student of the month. She was the vice principal for May 1999. So I must have been in grade 1 or something. Excellent Reading Award for me. Notable achievement for an overall average of 70 to 79. And another notable achievement for the year before. And successfully completing grade 6. Here's another athletic award. Here's another athletic award. And here's another athletic award. I always got the athletic awards and art. I wonder where the art ones are. Oh, this is Dakota's on this side. Dakota, Student of the Month. Oh, he got an athletic award too. Oh, and he got the mock legislature program thing. This is where we had to learn how bills are passed and laws are made. So we had to go to the legislature and go into the chamber or whatever it was called and like pretend that we were the government. Spelling. Got a puppet. Look at that thing, man. Dude, I do not remember most of this stuff. My spelling dictionary, and then I drew pirate, or maybe Dakota did. Well, this doesn't have any writing in it or no names. This is Dakota. I'm assuming this is Dakota's stuff because it has 2 of Dakota's things. The killer whale. Yeah, this is Dakota. Look at that. That's pretty good. I wonder what grade this was. Anyway, I'm not going to go through his. If he wants to go through his on his channel someday, that would be cool. Here's another one of these. This one was Dakota's. I'm a little snowman, short and fat. Nowadays, I would say I'm a little snowman, short and body positive. Long as my nose, tall as my hat. Okay, that's just learning English, I think. Here's a painting Dakota did. Trash. Here's Santa delivering presents. Oh, this is a report card. Report card. Let's see. Math, C. Grammar, C. Literature, C. Social studies, B. Science, B. Spelling, C. Computer, non-applicable. Bible, C. Physical education, B. Oh, B plus. Dang it, I didn't get A? That's horseshit. Reading, C. My final grades, B, B minus, B, C, B, C, C plus, B, C plus. Joshua needs to study harder for spelling tests on Fridays. His confidence seems to be improving in other subjects. With neater work, I am sure his math mark would improve too. Excellent improvement. Improvement was also seen in his reading ability. Some summer work on times tables will have him very prepared for next year. Well, my principal would have written this. Mrs. Robinson was her name. Excellent reading award. That's for Dakota. Oh, look at this pimp, man. Here I am. My name is Josh. I have brown hair. I have brown eyes. I weigh 25 kilograms. I am 128 centimeters tall. I'm in grade 2. I like to go bike riding. Look at this stud. Just wearing that hockey shirt. Street hockey shirt. Oh, I actually remember that. Drew myself on a bike. Forgot this bar that goes down here. Also, what the heck is this? This doesn't even make any sense. It's way too long. Look, it's got handbrakes. I definitely didn't have a bike with handbrakes in grade 2. Wait, what is this? Yeah, grade 2. Actually, I think in grade 2 I won a bike, I think, in grade 2. Here's one that Dakota made. This kid, Cody Lee, he was the coolest kid because he had a mullet. Thought he was cool as shit, and his mom was smoking hot. And I told him that his mom was sexy, and he punched me. This is the girl that I freaking crushed over so hard, Kyla. Dang. And she went with this dude, Devin, and Devin punched her in the face, and she picked him over me. I was like, okay, all right, a little crazy. I don't remember what this girl's name was. What the heck? Happy Mother's Day card. Comes with coupons that she never used. Coupons were good for clean my own room, make supper, dusting. Come on, what's the next one? Take the garbage out, water the plants, washing windows, washing dishes, make my bed. All these things I already had to do, so I probably just, other kids were like, oh, you know what I'll do? Oh, yeah. That's Dakota's. This one's mine. Winterburn School. Joshua has adjusted to the rules and routines of school. At times he disturbs others while they are trying to do their work. He needs to do he needs to be a better listener during instructional time. Joshua is less sensitive towards his teachers correcting him, but needs to continue to work on this. I wonder what that meant. What grade was this? Grade 2. Joshua appears more motivated and more self-confident in his abilities and is beginning to challenge himself with harder work. Okay, that's just the teacher notes. So in language arts, is Dakota still here, by the way? Josh going after the MILFs. Dude, she was such a babe. And so I remember I was in the boot room. He had Star Wars shoes, and so did I. So we kind of became friends because of that. Mine were Darth Vader, and they had like Velcro that like went over the whole top of the foot. They weren't like strappies. They were like the whole thing. So when you pulled it up, it was so cool. I can't remember if they lit up or not, but maybe they even lit up. And he had like Luke Skywalker or some shit. And no, he would have had Anakin. I had Darth Maul. That's what I had. I had Darth Maul, and he had like Anakin or something. And yeah, and I was just like, I saw him and his dad, and his dad was like this biker dude, and his mom was like this blonde bimbo-y type, and I was just like, and he was like, why are you staring at my mom? And I was like, cause she's sexy, and he just, wow, just punched me. I didn't know what to say. Hilarious. Anyways, Josh is learning to ask questions when he does not understand what he's discussing or reading. He has difficulty using sentence markers, capitalization, and punctuation to assist in his comprehension. He's beginning to recognize that the purpose for reading or listening influences the strategy used. Josh is improving at applying his knowledge of the relationship between sounds and symbols. Blah, blah, blah. All right. C in LA. Math. Area of achievement. Josh can sort objects and shapes using one or two attributes. What does that even mean? He can identify and describe, create, and extend numerical and non-numerical patterns. He can transpose patterns from one mode to another, such as concrete to concrete. What? All right. Challenges. Joshua listens attentively during math instruction, but needs to work on completing his math assignments neatly and completely. When his work has been corrected, Joshua does not always check his work and complete his corrections. I totally remember this because I didn't understand shit, so I was just like, I'm not doing it. That lasted until grade 9. And in grade 9, Mr. Shock was like, oh, this is how you do it. And I was like, mind blown. I understood so many things because of Mr. Shock. The best teacher I probably ever had in terms of the teacher part. In the coolness part as well. We used to sniff scented markers like cocaine, says Dave. Sounds like you started the year snapping back at the teacher. I probably did. Hello, Bill. I don't think Dakota is here anymore. Or maybe he is. Oh, wait, he says, ha ha ha. I'm glad they didn't write that you needed to try harder and apply yourself. Oh, I probably have that. Plenty of times. Dakota laughed at something. I don't know what he laughed at. Way back then, did you ever think that you would be a known artist in your adult life? Yes, I did. I knew people would know who I am because I was arrogant. I thought I was better than everyone else. No, I didn't think I was better. I knew I was better than everyone else. Unless, of course, they were actually better than me. And I was like, you guys are too bad at this. Which is so arrogant. But I didn't think that I'd be famous or anything. Not that I am or anything. But I knew that my goal was always to have like my work be impactful in some sort of way. And I just did not like how people sucked at things that there was no reason for them to suck at. But I've changed my mind on that quite a bit because some people just aren't good at some things, so it doesn't really matter in the end. But I probably explained that kind of wrong, but hopefully you understand what I'm saying. Social studies, I got a B. That's not bad. Joshua understands well the role of the people in the school, their responsibility, and recognizes the importance of school members cooperating with each other. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, Josh enjoyed writing about his family and school to his pen pal in Tabor. I remember we had these pen pals. To take part in all social studies activities. He's able to express his ideas and feelings about family orally and through his personal writing. Josh is able to draw conclusions about the roles and responsibilities of the workers within the school. Challenges. Next term, we will be working on the following units and social other Canadian families and people in the world, such as China. So we're probably learning about China. Oh yeah, we had this Chinese lady come in and show us these rice balls that tasted so good, and she was like showing us how to make them and stuff. I remember that. I mean, there was probably more to the curriculum than someone coming in making Chinese food, but anyway, science. Been studying seasonal changes, senses, and hot and cold temperatures. I show great interest and curiosity in all science-related activities. I got a B. That's because it made sense to me, probably. Math didn't make sense to me that much, and language arts, like English, did not make that much sense to me. How you had to have all these rules just to write something down. But science was different, I think. B, that's not bad. And social studies, I guess that's like things that, yeah, okay. Josh is able to draw pictures and record changes in his tree book. He's able to describe temperature in relative terms and use a thermometer to different. Yeah, okay. Next term, Josh's goal is to learn about boats and buoyancy and building things. Phys goals. Next term, we will be working on parachute games, relay games, and cooperative games from other cultures. Josh participates in gym experience with enthusiasm and energy. He's able to throw and receive small equipment. Balls, beanbags, hoops, etc. Joshua demonstrates fine basic movement skills such as stopping and starting and changing speed and direction. He shows consistent sportsmanship-like attitude and is a fair team player. Awesome. Because for sure I was definitely a ball hog in hockey. Joshua enjoys playing goalie in hockey games. Oh, this is when I was goalie. Okay, I got B. Shit, I didn't get A? My final grade is probably A. This is just the first report card. But, like, that's weird that I didn't get an A. Yeah, I was mad good at goalie when I was a kid. You know what's kind of fun? Is, like, so my brother Will, obviously he lived apart from us. He was really good at goalie speaking relative, like we're not making no teams here. At least I wasn't. Uh, but he was really good at goalie apparently in his school and stuff. I was really good at goalie. In fact, somewhere in one of these books, I have like you had to like pick people in your class and draw a picture of them, and I have several pictures that people would drew me as a goalie because I was good at it or whatever. And I remember this one kid, Siraj. He was like, what did he say? He's like, hey, I drew you saving 5 pucks at once or something like that. I was like, oh, cool. Anyways, then after that, after I stopped playing goalie and I would play forward because I liked scoring, Jakota would be goalie, and he was really good at goalie. So that's kind of cool. Art. Obviously, I got an A. This, obviously, because I'm such a great artist. I've been working on painting, sewing, drawing, and crafts. Josh works with care and commitment on all art projects. He makes drawing from direct observation and puts a lot of color and detail in his work. Josh does an excellent job in sewing projects. He's able to draw in sewing projects. I don't even remember sewing. He's able to draw everyday activities and special events such as school guests and family events. Josh enjoyed making the tissue paper vase and drawing on foil. Josh demonstrates great interest in all art activities, complete each project with creativity and energy. Josh is the classroom artist. His drawings are advanced for his age. I'm thrilled with his progress in the art component. Bam! Just build my self-confidence in there as a little kid. My head probably blew up, and that's when I probably started thinking, all these freaking nons in here can't even freaking draw, I don't know what. Can't even draw a stick man. You know what it is, I think? Because people would get me to draw their title pages ever since I was a little kid, all the way until you stop doing title pages, which is like in high school or whatever. I didn't go to high school, so I don't actually know, but the in junior high you still did them. Health got a C. Uh, Josh accepts and understands that people have many kinds of feelings. At times, he has problems getting along with other children in the class. He can recognize and identify nutritious foods. Josh has an appreciation for the importance of eating nutritious foods. Music got a C. Josh has been singing and making music to a steady beat. He has been working at grouping long sounds, short sounds, and silences to form rhythm patterns. Joshua has also been playing a steady beat using rhythm instruments and has been discovering that some instruments play low notes and some play high notes. Oh, who was Mr. Zimmerman? Frick, I remember this guy. He asked if anyone knew how to spell guitar. I rose my hand, and he's like, all right, I'm about to embarrass this little kid. And I was like, Good. And he's like, wrong! It's Gui, you idiot. No, he didn't say it like that. Not at all. But I was like, oh, that's easy. Goodtar. Guitar. Not so. That's it. That's my report card. Went to Christian school. My card read, Karen's imagination is problematic. My artist friend explained that school gets you to draw inside the lines against your nature, and then university gets you to draw outside the lines. Yeah, but they still grade you, which is, I think, a problem. Were you the little Johnny in school? What does that mean, little Johnny? Little Johnny sounds like someone who, like, I don't know. I don't even know. Ron says I got an A plus in sexual prowess 101, not boasting, of course. What the heck is that? Man, I would mad flirt with the girls in my class, so I always got moved. But since the girls always outnumbered the boys, there'd always be a girl somewhere. So I was just such a, I don't know. I just couldn't help it. Even if I didn't like them, even if there was no way I would ever want to date them, I just had to flirt. And if they were accepting of it, I just would never stop. And then in grade 9, I was the only boy in my class. So they like couldn't move me anywhere. My report card would have read, Dave has a real interest in Hot Wheels and is becoming a good collector. Right? They made me play Wedding. The alimony was killer. I never had any lunch money. What? In school? When I was in elementary school, I must have got married at recess about 10 times, he says. Oh, that's funny. I remember the first girl who kissed me, Cynthia. Is there a yearbook in here? Yo, I got a science fair award? I wonder what the heck I made. Oh, yo, this is grade 9. Oh, that's Dakota's. Shit. This is just a newsletter. Oh, there's a spider in here. He's dead, though. He's all squished up. Dang it, I was hoping there would be a yearbook in here. It's another report card. Dude, look at all these 65s. Just barely passing. Oh, 61 and I still passed. Oh, right, because this grade 50 is pass. Student progress report. Home of the Stingers. Oh, this is grade 6, I think. Mrs. Wandio. Josh is doing well so far and seems to enjoy French. That is a lie. Josh did pretty well in his written work. Unfortunately, he's not always willing to participate. He could do a much better job if he wanted to. Madame Jocelyn. Joshua has been doing the minimum in class this term. Oh, I hated French class. Science. B. I got straight across B's the whole year. Remember to always do your best work. No other notes. Art. B plus. What the heck? And Jim also B plus. Man, this teacher did not like me. We are friends on Facebook though. Music. Oh, Mrs. Abrahamson. Or Miss Abrahamson. Yeah, dude, she was terrible. Josh has shown participation in music classes here, although not always consistently. Josh has demonstrated music skills, and further participation and attendance in class will help develop these skills. Josh plays handbells with a satisfactory effort through reasonable technique and music reading. That was the second report. I mean, Josh has shown satisfactory participation in music class during the music activities he participates in. Which is a nice way to say, Josh deserves a D, because I got a D. I failed music. Josh has been a great addition to our class. I appreciate Josh's consistent work and good listening. These work habits will continue to help Josh see growth in all his subjects. Keep up the good work. That was the first thing. Then the second term, she's like, Josh has settled nicely to grade 6. He has shown some great work and effort on assignments. However, I've noticed that Josh has begun to rush through some of his assignments and the quality has gone down. This is beginning to affect his grades. Be sure to put your best effort into all you do, Josh, and work or on not being distracted by those around you. I'm pretty sure I was the distraction. I hated school too much. Josh has had a great year. He has made good progress in grade 6 and is ready for junior high. God bless and have a relaxing summer. Sick. My final grade is... I'll have to take it out of here to see it. Whatever. Okay, looks like there is no yearbook in here, but... Anyways, I remember Cynthia. They freaking held me down. You guys remember Elena? Elena, she like... Well, I don't need her anymore, but she'll come back again. Her cousin, who I didn't know was her cousin for like 10 years, but anyway. She was way bigger than everyone else. And she like held me down, and this Cynthia girl just like, I was like trying not to get kissed because girls still had cooties back then, even though I could not stop flirting with them. That was my first kiss. It was against my will. Josh needs to remember he was going to sign off for wrestling. Hey, I had to go through the rest of the box. It was too intriguing to me. Our school had one of those big metal tube fire escape slide things. If a girl liked you, she would slide with you and kiss within the long dark tube. I remember how angry my father, a fire captain in California, was when they started hiring female firefighters. Then how proud he was of my older sister when she was a successful firefighter in 1980. What? What? The first girl who kissed me tasted like salty sweat. I'll never forget that, says Matthew. A week later, he didn't like... Hold on. I have to go to the beginning. Sarah. In first grade, a boy pushed me in a closet and kissed me, and I got in trouble. Another little boy saw it and screamed, "They're kissing!" And I had to sit out at recess and take him down home. I didn't even like him. A week later, he didn't like me and tried to beat me up. I kicked him in the special place, and he never bothered me again. Sadly, he passed away in middle school from an overdose. Oh, shoot. I was in the principal's office getting hacked/spanked on the regular. In our school, obviously, I'm not old enough for that to be a thing that we went through. The most we ever had was in one of our schools. You got hit on the hand with a ruler sometimes, but you never got spanked. A nun smacked my brother on the hand with a ruler one too many times. He got mad, took the ruler from her, and smacked her hand back. LOL. Needlessly, he was expelled. Well, if you're gonna get expelled, you may as well earn it. That's how I figure. Anyways. Anyway, I hope this has been fun. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Now I have my cootie shot. LOL. What? I'm the only girl in my family that did not go into fire following in dad's steps. 3 other girls, no boys. Huh. Cooties was the biggest disease we had to worry about in school. Yeah. That's right. Tough Girl says, I did not have to worry about any of that in grade school. No one ever tried to kiss me. Probably because you go by Tough Girl and they didn't want to get beat up. Oh, man. Hey, before I go, Dave, do you want this one too? Look at this. Look at this thing. Oh, the door doesn't stay up. As you can see, this one was abused a little bit. There, now it stays up. Look at this thing. Look at that stereo system. Just balling. Got that engine. You relived your childhood with us. Yeah, some of it. Oh, even the seats move. Nope, I broke it. I thought, oh no, I didn't break it. It can go back in. I thought it folded forward, but it doesn't. Shoot. Well, it goes back on. That one is cool too. Okay, I'm going to give them both to you then. Because they're just going to sit in this box for the rest of my life. Alright. Where's the lid? There it is. Okay. I will see you guys later. Remember, I mean, we've been on for a long time now, so lots of you probably didn't hear this, but sale starts tomorrow. Buy for half off for the, like, it doesn't have to be just the shark, but any print that I have. You can find those on the My Hands Gallery Facebook page, and then you can order them by emailing me, orderfromjosh@gmail.com. They'll be $10 each. From starting tomorrow all the way till December 25th. I'll also make a post. I know that it's not the easiest way to order. It's frustrating for some people, and I get that. I don't plan on having it like that always, but that's the way it is for now. And then, remember, on December 1st, we're going to start the 12 Days of Christmas. And I already, at the beginning of this video, gave a whole bunch of hints of what questions are going to be there, so you can look back at that if you want, and you can check out the vlogs that are going to have the answers. For example, what was the crow made out of? You can find that in another vlog, 221. Don't answer now if you do know the answer, but that's going to be one of the questions that I ask. Another one is going to be, what did I trade for the rainbow truck? You can find that in another vlog, 239. So on and so forth. I'll be giving some hinty questions every day for the first 11, and then the 12th one, obviously that'll be the last one, so we won't do any more. I have a lot of fun doing those. I hope you guys do too. Hopefully we don't have any drama like last time. Or was it last time? I can't remember when it was, but anyway, I hope we don't have to go through that. Now that I'm done this, I'm going to release that vlog that I said I was going to release earlier in this live. Go watch that. Enjoy it. If you didn't watch the first episode, though, you should watch that one first. Otherwise, there is a recap, but it's better if you watch it all because it's fun. Plus, there's going to be questions from both of those videos for the 12 Days of Christmas. The reason why you might want to know the answers is so that you can win the thing that we give away for 12 days. One of the things is going to be this dumb fish. But there's a bunch of other things, too. There's 12 things total. Anyway, okay. Have a good day. I will see you guys when I see you. Thanks for hanging out, and thank you, Matthew, for moderating. All right. Have a good night.